The next section of this lecture I have titled a little bit tongue-in-cheek, and it is this: why should everyone own a shelf full of graphic novels? And perhaps it's not your cup of tea, but it is a really fun genre, and I think sometimes with literature or film, we think that if we're going to study important themes, important questions, that the work has to be incredibly serious and maybe even dreary and boring. And I think that there's no rule that says that if you want to really have a deep inquiry or question tough topics, there's no rule that says that it has to be incredibly boring or dreary. In contrast, it can be quite fun, and I think this is something that graphic novel as form achieves. It's incredibly fun, it's rich, it can be entertaining, and at the same time I think that we find in Persepolis that at the same time it can be very touching, even tragic, and deal with quite serious themes and topics. Another reason, in addition to the fact that graphic novels can be quite fun, is the fact that some of these forms have incredible artwork. And one example that I would bring is the Uncanny X-Force series written by Marvel. In fact, one thing I would draw our attention to is, and it might not be too easy to see there on the screen, but actually one of my best friends that I grew up with in Taiwan, Jerome Pena, is actually an artist for Marvel. And he's one of these great success stories. In his 8th grade yearbook, my friend Jerome Pena wrote that when he graduated from university at some point in the future that he would like to be a comic book artist, and he actually achieved it. He's one of those people who had a dream, worked hard at it, and now here he is working today at Marvel. He works super hard. He works 80 hours a week, and it's a passion. It's something that he's dedicated his life to. Some examples of his artwork might not be too clear to see here on the camera, but you can see that the artist Jerome Pena, for this Marvel comic book series, he has an incredible understanding of anatomy, of the human body, the human form. And here we can see, if you can see this image of a character flying, falling through the air, anatomically correct, in incredible penciling art skills. Here, after the character has fallen through the air and lands on his feet, you can see just the incredible placement and movement of the body. And Jerome Pena, as an artist, he's had formal painting exhibits in San Francisco, very accomplished. So, on one level, we might appreciate these literary works, these texts, for the incredible artwork that they have within them.